This is DraftKings on the 5-minute time frame. Here are your price targets for Friday. We ended the day at $39.60, up 3.88%. To the north side takes us to roughly $39.79. This is a resistance and a potential take profit area. Above that at 3 standard deviations, roughly 40.14 and 40.44. This is also resistance. I don't anticipate we get to this level, but if we are lucky enough to get here and we wick up to this level, you can expect a pullback as people take their profits and they run, they will lock in and they will leave. To the south side takes us to the median, the middle of the trend here, and that is roughly 39.16. That is one level of support. I will anticipate a bounce off of that, or we could bounce off of this line, which is also support. We are at right here, basically, which is the upper channel of VWAP. VWAP is at 39.07. The lower channel gets us to 38.66. This is another level of support, as well as this line, 38.52, 38.18, and don't hold your breath for price to get to this level, 37.88. Note the support level that we are at. If we hit it again, we could crack because that line here is support, support, support. This is your take profit line, and your take profit line. On the way up, this line turns into resistance. We kind of busted through the middle of the trend there and then fell back down. Support, what happens? There's a run up, as you can see, just hovering along the middle of the trend. Price always has to slice through the middle from down here, or if it's up here to go down, you have to get through the middle. So that's the resting spot for price. Price likes to hover around this line. And watch out for this gap to the south side, taking us down to 36.52. And it's been a while since I've looked at this ticker. Let's go to the daily. This is an old channel that I marked out in 2024. And what happened here with price? Well, in April of 2022, when I looked at price, it was $18.98. We're today at $39.60. And I think this was all in 2022. Like I said, I have not looked at this thing in so long. But this is where we are. To the north side just takes us back to a level we've been to in 2024, which is 44.50 roughly. And the middle of the trend, because it's going to give you different buy and sell signals on the different time frames, 37.13. And to the south side, support 29.81. Note the sell-off here at resistance. Buy in, sell off here. What happened here? Oh yeah, we just got taken for a ride. We went up and then fell down, up, and then this free fall here. But that was an opportunity to get in if you could stomach that as price continued to go downward. All right, that's it there. Okay. DraftKings. Oh, and I want to go over one of my tickers, GHLD, and this is a mortgage company. And Guild Holdings, I don't know, did I say that? Is a growth-oriented mortgage company which engages in the provision of personalized mortgage borrowing services. It operates through the origination and servicing business segments. I'm heavy into real estate and finance, and I don't know why the heck I bought this, okay? But I bought this a long time ago, and it's finally come back to an area where I bought it. Not a good choice. I mean, I would have been better off buying Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all these other tickers that I've tracked. But anyway, okay. So it ran today because, well, not today, but in general, because it says that a fund managed by Bayview Asset Management has agreed to acquire the outstanding shares of the mortgage company that it does not already own in a roughly $1.3 billion all-cash deal. Guild stockholders will receive $20 for each share held. The consideration represents a roughly 56% premium to the company's unaffected closing stock price. May 23rd, the last trading day before a filing by Bayview, indicated its potential interest in a transaction with the company. Well, if you don't continue to grow, you're always going to be eaten up by a bigger company, possibly a better company. So they needed to do something to jumpstart this place or this business. So Guild will operate as a privately held, after this deal, held independent entity in partnership with Bayview affiliate and mortgage servicer Lakeview Loan Servicing. I don't care what the news is. I'm just thrilled it's running. So let me get out of that, close out. Let me go back to the 5. Let's see what the haps is happening, huh? Okay, on the 5 here, I did not mark that out. Got to really extend this. Look how tight this is for VWAP. This is the price action, daily price action. Constant current price action. Okay, and then the other lines are the bigger picture. But we are at 1972 down here, so the bottom channel of VWAP. VWAP is in the blue. 1975, the upper band takes us to 1975. See, obviously you're playing very, very tight margins there. All right, to the north side takes us to roughly 2038. I think I set a sell at 21 something. 2120 maybe? I don't know. I might have to change that. 2163 and roughly 2283. All right, so we gapped all the way up. That was that 25% gap up, basically, down. Let me get rid of the magnet. Here to here is 25. It's saying 45, but whatever, close enough. This is a huge gap up, and then what goes up must come down when we reverse course. This is the better buy-in at 1575 from where we are today. And then we've got this gap, which should be in red, but I did not mark it out in the, so we gapped up and it will be to the downside. And that is an even better buy at 1476. Oh, please, Lord, let it run. I'm going to cash out and get out. So we gapped up, and this should be in red now as well. That will take us to 1572. Volume 823,000 shares traded when we normally see just 41,000. So this is great news from the company. All right, and this gap, we've got these little gaps. See, I don't really pay attention to get out. I should do that more often. Nope. Look at that play right there. Oh, right about there. Let's just give it that. Give it to that. 1527. All right, that is a look at DraftKings. Congrats if you're in Upstart, up 10.64%. I've done this many times. I do SoFi weekly. I haven't done that one in a while. Clover in a while. Penn in a while. Hood. I don't look at hardly at all. Datadog. But I've done all of these except maybe, did I do Med? I have to look at this in the bigger picture. Oh yeah, I've done it. Medtronics, is that? Oh, it's MetaFast. So it's been a while since I've looked at it. At 196. Oh my God. I looked at this at 196 and now it's $14.17. Talk about splits, reversals. What is this? This is so tiny. Let's make it bigger so I can actually see this. Oh, Trader Marat and I tracked this a long time ago. See, look at this. And now we're going to be here. So from here to here is support. We're just grinding along. We're going to base for a while, and then there's going to be an explosion to the upside, most likely. But that's going to be a long time from now. The 1-year price target is only 15 bucks, which is a 5.86% return, which beats putting your money in a normal bank account paying absolutely nothing. All right, now that does it for me. That is a look at DraftKings and Guild. If there is a ticker you'd like me to go over, let me know.